Since when can like black people really be industry plants? Like the music started with us, so calling a black person an industry plant is wild, especially a dark-skinned woman. I've seen it with Doja.
All right, bro. This shit need to fucking stop. All right, listen. I'm 100% against colorism, racism, prejudice, any persecution for any characteristic, whether it be religion, race, background, ethnicity, so on and so forth. I'm 100% against it. In fact, if I were before, I'd probably be the stupidest motherfucker on the planet because I'm actually a biracial individual. So I'm a black European. That's just about as fucking diverse as it gets, right? But we're not here to we're not here to fucking talk about my race, right? We're not here to talk about my race. But point being is this: I'm so sick and tired of people overusing the word colorism and trying to apply it to shit that it doesn't even make any fucking sense, right? Like, with no disrespect to Ari Lennox, I hope she's doing this shit for an album rollout. When she said that fucking she didn't like how Martin was making jokes on Pan, when literally Martin is a dark-skinned individual. I'm not saying to be racist, I'm just keeping it real. And also, they're all black. He made jokes on everybody, and then somebody had the nerve to say, oh, why did he make jokes on Gina? That's this fucking fiance. That's this girl. Why the fuck would any man, like, what you think this is a motherfucking Tyler Perry film? Why the fuck would any man who loves his woman keep making jokes? And listen, there were some jokes about her head and shit. It was like, why the fuck would a real man who loves his woman, keep dogging on his woman? What fucking sense does that make? Y'all sound stupid. He joked on every fucking body in the show. But, hopefully Ari's doing that shit so she can get her album roll out. If she's doing that, it's genius. If not, then whatever with that. But moving forward, right, I'm so sick and tired of people using colorism every time they don't like somebody. Or, like, let's just say I don't happen to like somebody or like somebody's body of work that just so happen to be dark-skinned, right? Or I'm making jokes on a dark-skinned person. But it's nothing racial. It's just jokes. Motherfuckers be like, oh, yeah, you're a colorist. Like, motherfucker, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't draw on coloring books no more. I don't remember the last time I bought a fucking box of Crayola. I don't remember the last time I bought a fucking pencil sharpener. But anyway, all jokes aside, this colorist shit gotta stop. Does colorism exist in the entertainment business and Hollywood and all that shit? Yes. But you guys are overusing it to the point where every time somebody says something about you that you don't like, or they say that, okay, I'll give you another example. It's people who don't like Doechii. Oh, you're a colorist. Shut the fuck up. Like, listen, no disrespect, and Doechii's a great artist. Not for me personally, but she has an audience, right? And if you're not a part of that audience, who gives a fuck? It doesn't make you a colorist because you say, I don't like her music, or I don't think she's a good artist. That's your fucking opinion. There's nothing racial about it. If I listen to somebody's work or I watch somebody and I say I don't like their work or I don't like consume whatever it may be, that's not fucking colorist. It just means I don't like their fucking body of work. So we really have to stop saying this dumbass shit. And there's people who are true victims of colorism. Okay? There's people who have been, and there are people who are undergoing that right now. And I think you're being very disrespectful and distasteful to those who are actually experiencing real colorism, versus somebody's just saying that just because you're a dark-skinned person. Like, and here's the thing. The industry plant shit has nothing to fucking do with color. It's literally, the definition of an industry plant, at least in my eyes, is someone that didn't go through the traditional methods of growth and happened to had a lot of label push. I'll put it like this. Industry plants to me are people that, artists that get on that the people didn't necessarily choose. Like, they didn't get their fame by the natural methods of growth, or the people didn't necessarily pick them. They more or less was, the first time you heard about them, everything appears like it was pushed by a bigger conglomerate, whether that be a label, investor, whatever the case may be. That's what the industry plan is. It's people who didn't necessarily, people who got fame, artists who got fame, not going through the traditional methods of having the fans necessarily choose. That's what an industry plant is to me, right? And then also, some of you guys confuse industry plant for good networking. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, do you want a motherfucker to stay broke? Like, why the fuck, if there's people out there that can help me, am I not supposed to go out there and go find them? Am I not supposed to ask for help? Sometimes you guys use industry plant too loosely, and it's just like, so you want me to fucking please you by literally sitting on my ass, knowing I can go network, I can go meet and talk to people that can actually help my broke ass. You want me to sit up there and say, no, I'm not going to use that resource. Newsflash, every motherfucker that gets on Industry Plan or otherwise gets on through the help of somebody else. Matter of fact, Anthony Mackie said that shit on the fucking Pippin podcast. Let's stop. First and foremost, stop using Industry Plan. Use Industry Plan correctly, right? The Industry Plan is somebody who didn't go to traditional methods of growing and having the fans choose them. They got in because someone put a big, large investment behind them, and it's pretty obvious who those people are. I'm not going to say it. Y'all already know. And the colorist shit, every time somebody happens to make a joke against a dark-skinned person, or they happen to say about whatever, like about they happen to say, I don't like this person's work, stop using fucking colors. There's nothing to do with it. Please, for the love of God. Please save it for people who are actually being victims of it, not because you and your fucking feelings about you not liking what somebody said to you. And that's all I got to say. I'm out of here. Peace.